Welcome to Market Astrology and Horoscope. This is Yasko, and this chart is called the event chart. It describes the event. So it's a chart that describes what's happening. And this person wants to know where she is going in this job. She has worked for the firm for 5 years and feels that the corporate office may be trying to get rid of her. I told her that I need the date, the time of her first day at the job, or when she started this job. Basically, she wants to know what her future would be with this company. Event charts are used to describe the events of court appearances or to figure out what happened if there was an accident. What happened? Some people want to know who did this or who did that, or the event charts are really used for other purposes also. It's just to tell you or give you a picture of what is happening. Or in this case, instead of a horary, she told me when she started the job, and from there, what I did was I predicted how it will end. And basically, this is the way I read. So, follow along. I suggested an event chart because it reveals how the matter will proceed to the final outcome. It worked. This is like a birth chart or personal horoscope. There's a beginning, of course, and the time and the date and the location. And the final outcome can be seen from this chart. It works. Carefully select your first day of work. It does determine the ending. So my answer to her, she's going nowhere with this company. In fact, she will get burned and burned out. Mercury rules the company, and although it's a good company, it is combust and retrograde. Okay. Moon is ill-placed, void and square Uranus in the 8th. Mercury is too close to the sun. That's why I said it's combust. Money is okay, but not a lot of raises. In fact, money from the employer plus her money is money from the employer and her money, her own money, is downright bad. And the company is having financial difficulties because revenue is declining and the company has old debts or obligations. Notice that Venus is via combust. Via combust means the burning way. Opposes Uranus and squares the moon. So outcome. Her last pay raise was very low. In fact, it was only a nickel. And this is what I guess prompted her to ask me this question or to read this event chart, because she told me that this was very, very important because she has to make a decision right away. And she also applied to higher position that came up, I guess, before all this happened, and asking me this question or to read this event. But when she applied for that position, she was rejected. So let's see what else does this event chart reveal about the company she works for. Her subordinates or her staff are lazy and backstabbers who talk behind her back as well as ridicule her. They don't think highly of her and can also be antagonistic. Neptune makes an opposition. That's why. The Sun, which represents her, rules the 12th, bringing her stress and misfortune, and Uranus makes inconjunct to the Sun. Her staff would not show respect or does not respect her. Not all the time, but when it happens, it happens. And she confirmed that. What does the chart reveal about the home office or the corporate office? The people at the corporate office travels a lot. They're educated and competitive. There has been new hires or recruits. However, there are many levels of old power structure and they complicate the politics and the governance. The executive personnel are at a distance from the home office. Remember, multi-level power structure. Advertising may be pretty costly, just burning money and ineffective. Venus is via compass. Remember, meaning they're burning money. Board of directors are old and not productive. So these are some of the few things extras because she asked me about it, so I told her. But basically, the event charts really are very similar to the horary chart. I mean, so you can read them. I mean, reading is reading. Astrology is astrology. You just have to know how to read. But basically, this is how I read. So, if you like this tutorial, please subscribe. And if you need a reading on event chart, well, please go to marketastrology.net. Thank you.